Hello and welcome to Spotlight on the Scriptures. I am Pastor Dan Wickert from Emmanuel Lutheran Church in Granbury, Texas. Today we're taking a look at Romans 7, verses 22 and 23. Now, in this part of the book of Romans, the Apostle Paul is sharing with us the difficulty that we have in doing what is right. Paul famously talks about how it is difficult for him to do what is right, even when he knows what is right, and even more when he knows it's what he wants to do. So he tells us, and we know it for ourselves, that it is sin. It is something that we can't control that sometimes prevents us from doing what we would like to do. Now, this is not the only idea that Paul is having throughout Romans. You see, Paul is writing a letter to a group of people who are trying to get along together. These groups of people are either Jewish people that had this law from God, the Ten Commandments, and other ritual laws, as well as people that were not Jewish and did not have this centered law as the base point of their life. And what Paul is trying to explain is that there's nothing wrong with this law. This law is good. It's a way to serve God, but it will not fix all the problems. The only way to fix all the problems, the only way to have a right relationship with God is through Jesus Christ. So even if we can try our best to follow the law, we cannot do it. And it is through Jesus, through that relationship that we have with Jesus Christ, with God, that we can find forgiveness and the strength to continue to try and do what is right for us, for our neighbor, and ultimately, in turn, what is right for God, because God only wants the best for us. So that is one of the things that's going on here in Romans 7:22 through 23. Of course, there is more.